Well, now you're in science class. Got a question for you. What exactly is science? I'm waiting. Come on. You had science last year. You went 7th grade, the whole year of science class. You don't know? Well, come on. You had science in 6th grade, and you probably had some science stuff you did back in grade school. And, you watched the Discovery Channel and stuff like that. I love Shark Week. So tell me, what exactly is science? Well, in this class, science is going to be this. Think of science as one way of investigating and understanding our world. There are other ways besides science of understanding our world. There's things like religion, and there's things like philosophy, and there's logic and faith and stuff like that involved. But science is somewhat different. Science does use logic, of course, and there's a little bit of faith involved in some things. So what exactly is science? Well, science is based on observation, experimentation, and repeatability. Now, observation, you're going to use your senses. And experimentation, that's just testing. And then repeatability, it means if you do the experiment one way and another person does the experiment the exact same way, you're going to get similar results. And you can keep doing that over and over again, and everybody should basically get the same results if they do the test the same exact way. And so, another thing to think about is science is really, really fun and exciting. Tell me what other thing in life can you do where you get to figure out things that nobody's ever figured out. You get to test and experiment and play around with those ideas and learn something that nobody else has ever known before. So, pretty exciting stuff. We're going to do a lab today that allows you to play the role of a scientist, and it's called the Box Lab. And you're going to use your senses to make observations. So let me kind of walk you through this. You're going to have 5 different boxes, and each box you're going to make observations, but you're not going to be able to use all your senses every time. You can't see it, you can't touch it, you can't smell it, you can't hear it, that kind of thing. So the first box is box number 1. You can see what's in the box, and but you can't touch it, and you can't smell it, and you can't taste it. And so you're going to describe what you see. Is it smooth? Is it rough? What color is it? Things like that. Box number 2, in this case, the problem is you can't see it, but you can touch it, and you might be able to hear it, and you're going to reach in that box and go, I wonder what's in there, and you're going to describe what you feel. Box number 3, you can't see it, you can't smell it, you can't touch it, but you can't hear it. And so describe what you hear. And then box number 4, you can't see it, you can't touch it, you can't hear it, you can't smell it. Well, man, what's left? Well, when scientists can't touch something, or can't see it, or they can't smell it, etc., they develop things called instruments. And instruments are anything that extends our senses. Now, scientists have lots of things like that, like microscopes, telescopes, thermometers. You want to stick your finger in boiling hot liquids? Not me. And in this case, our instrument in this case, it's going to be what we call a probe. And you're going to probe what's in the box and see if you can figure out what it is by probing the inside of the box. And then the last one, box number 5, hey, this is cakewalk time. You get to use all your senses. And you can touch it, smell it. I guess you could even taste it if you want to. I wouldn't. I don't recommend it. And see if you can figure out what's in box number 5. So get to play the role of the scientist. And remember, science is based on observation, experimentation, and repeatability. Good luck.